everybody, it's Maria here from Pepperly Rose Paper Crafting. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be making a card with my newly acquired Ornate Style stamp set. I only just got this, so I'm super excited to use it. I know it's been around for a little while, but for me this is new, so I'm very happy to be using this stamp set today. And I'm also going to be using the rectangle stitched dies. I'll be using the third largest one, so I'll bring that out in advance so I'm not confused. But yeah, very simple card today. So the card base we're going to use today is Thick Whisper White. It's half an A4 and I scored it in half again. So I have previously scored this, and now I'm just going to burnish the score line. So it's really simple card. And then I'm going to use a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, which I'm going to ink blend on, and then we're going to stamp this image in white embossing powder. So we'll get started on this. So first off, I'm going to bring out my non-stick craft sheet. And we're going to ink blend with these beautiful colours. Now I haven't used these for a long time, but it's Melon Mambo, Highland Heather and Pool Party. So I've got my makeup brush. These are exactly the same as the Picket Fence life-changing brushes, or they're called blending brushes. They're exactly the same, guys, and I bought these really cheaply from Kmart, but you can also buy them online, and you can buy a packet of 20 of these with the different sizes for only 20 bucks with free shipping. So if I were you, I'd save your pennies, buy the cheaper ones. They work exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is grab the Pool Party, and I'm going to start ink blending with that. Okay, so I've just finished now ink blending my panel there. And so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to bring out my Stamparatus. And before I do that as well, before I put it in there, I'm just going to rub my embossing buddy over the top of that ink there. It's a really simple card, but I think it's got a bit of wow to it as well. So it'll be nice. So I'll just put this sheet there. Then I'm going to grab the stamp, and I'm using this one over here. And if you're wondering what this is, I recently scanned these into my Silhouette Cameo, and I cut out a few shapes so I have them ready for when I do my projects. So keep an eye out. It's handy having a machine like that, it really is. So what I'll do with this now is I will pop this over here, and position where I would like it. And then I'm going to put Versamark on this stamp. Like there are little bits missing there. So I'm just going to get rid of all of the powder. This again, I'm going to rub the embossing buddy over the top again, and then I'll re-ink that. Okay, I think I've stamped it a lot better this time, so I'll just pour the embossing powder, white embossing powder, over the top, and I'm just going to, much better. See that? That worked out really well now. So beautiful. Give it a good flick. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to take this away and I'm going to heat emboss this, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've just finished embossing this and it looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab that die, and I'm going to get as much of that in there as possible. I like that. And I'll cut a little bit off just on the side and on the bottom there, because I want there to be a little bit of space as well. Like that. Or like this. Yeah, like this. That way I get a bit more of the colour up the top there. So I'll just get some painter's tape and I'll attach that on. And I'll cut these out with my die cutting machine. Lots of nice sizes with that. Love it. So, here is my panel all done. I'm going to grab the card base and I'll pop this on over here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this just over here towards the right, kind of down the bottom but not completely, and yeah, like that. Just for something different, and I like having that white space around it. And eventually what I'm going to do is, imagine this as being black. I'm going to add a sentiment of my choice at a later date. It'll be a small black strip that will say thank you, happy birthday, or for whatever occasion I see fit, and I'll just run it across that way. And I tend to make cards these days that are blank because it just makes it more versatile for me. So for the inside of the card, since I've coloured this panel and I don't want it to go to waste, I'm just going to grab my trimmer. I'm going to trim a little bit here off the side. So I'm going to trim about to 1/4 of an inch or so. So we have a strip there of cardstock, coloured cardstock. And you can keep this for other projects as well, so always hold on to it. Or if you know you won't, throw it out, up to you. Alright, so what I'm going to do down here is I'm going to add this strip that will go right up here, just as to make it something interesting on the inside. So I'll just grab some glue, and I forgot to grab that, so just give me a second. Quickly grab it. Okay. And I'm going to now add the glue. I'm going to put that one towards the bottom. This one up here. And I'll just have this right on the edge, just to give it something special. And so that is my finished card for today. I hope you like it. Very simple project, since my previous one took a long time to make and it was a little bit fiddly. I thought today I'll do something simple. So I hope you like it. If you would like, as always, if you'd like to purchase anything that I've shown you here today, you can purchase the Ornate Style stamp set and these rectangle stitch dies from my online store at pepperyrosepapercrafting.stampinup.net. I would really appreciate your business. Also, if you have any questions, if you'd like to me to help you with anything, please don't hesitate to ask me a question with the comment section below this video, or you can privately message me using my links via my online store at pepperyrosepapercrafting.stampinup.net, and you can use the contact me section of that part of the website, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.